My number one most hated video on YouTube by far is this one right here called Why Shopify Is a Horrible Idea. Unfortunately, it's also my most popular video at over 400,000 views. So in this video, I'm basically arguing that if you're a new seller online, you shouldn't start with something like Shopify dropshipping because it's so difficult and there's a lot easier of places to start like eBay or Facebook Marketplace. And in the comments section, you can see that you guys absolutely hate this video. There are a lot of you accusing me of trying to eliminate my competition or telling you guys to go sell where there's millions of other sellers. And then even more people who are just accusing me of being lazy. Like, that's pretty much all the comments, calling me lazy in one form or another. So what is the truth? Do I really believe that dropshipping on Shopify is a terrible idea or not? What point am I trying to make with this? Well, the truth is that a lot has changed since I made this video. It came out over a year ago. So I do want to kind of break down for you how things currently stand right now when it comes to Shopify dropshipping. Okay, so problem number one that I bring up in this YouTube short is that it's very difficult to find good products to sell on Shopify. After all, when you're starting a Shopify store, most sellers are just going to sell one single product. I mean, you're not going to have hundreds of products on your website. You're just going to be selling one single product. Now, the advantage with that is that simplifies things, especially things like your marketing. But the downside of it is that if that's not a good product, your entire store fails. And when I made this video, I really felt that there weren't any great tools out there for finding winning products, especially when the stakes were so high. Now that has changed. So we have this new tool called Zeek. And what this does is it allows you to find products that are hot and popular on Shopify. So for instance, I've logged in right here and I see that whatever this product is, I'm not even sure what it is, has sold over 490 times in the past month on Shopify stores. So that's a really good sign that this is a product that could do well. Here's another one right here. It's some sort of 4-in-1 travel multi-dispenser. I'm not sure what this is. I would have to click through to see it. But you see that this one has sold 271 times in the past month. We have these glasses that have sunglasses attached to them and have sold about 100 times in the past month for $30. And if we click through, you can see that this product, last time I looked at this, was selling on AliExpress for about $1. So there's quite a markup on these items. The point is that we now have better software available to us for actually finding good products to sell on Shopify. So even though that was a big concern back then, I think it's less of a concern now. If you have good software and know what products to find, you can do quite well with your stores. In fact, recently, Shopify released this blog post all about some very successful dropshipping stores that they wanted to highlight. So we see one seller right here who was able to do about $20,000 in profit in 2 months with their dropshipping store. And here's another one right here who did over $2 million in sales in just over a year. So this definitely does work if you're able to find the right products to sell. The second reason why I said that starting a Shopify dropshipping store is too difficult for beginners is because you're going to be responsible for building your own website yourself. But now, increasingly, we are seeing AI being integrated into all the different tools that we're using in our everyday life, including apps available for Shopify to help us build our e-commerce websites for us. With these new apps, we are able to build Shopify dropshipping stores much faster than we were before, and they're going to look much nicer than before. Combine that with some nice themes, and it's actually very easy to build your own Shopify store once you pick out a good product. Now, you will have to go in there and fine-tune it yourself, really make it the way that you want, but at least the initial steps are going to be so much easier than they were even a year ago, thanks to these AI tools. Now, the third problem that I had with Shopify dropshipping was the marketing side of it. After all, if you build this beautiful website, it doesn't matter if no one's able to find your website. And the only way they're going to find it is through marketing. Now, back then when I made this video, the main way to market products was to use paid services like Facebook ads, for instance. Now, though, we're seeing a lot more organic ways to send traffic to your Shopify store using things like TikTok, for instance. And if you're able to use, again, AI to build ads for you, that's actually going to make ads a lot more affordable as well. So check this out. This is one of my friends, Rico, and he was able to do over $100,000 in profit with this one Shopify store, and he wasn't using any Facebook or Instagram ads at all. So things have shifted quite a bit. They have changed quite a lot from where they were when I first made that video. And I now see ways that you can get traffic to your Shopify store a lot faster, a lot cheaper, and without all the headaches involved with traditional marketing like paying for Facebook ads and running Facebook ad campaigns. Now, in addition to new software like Zeek, which we use to find the products, we now have new advancements in other automation software such as AutoDS. So AutoDS is a software that I've been using for years now to dropship onto marketplaces like eBay, Facebook Marketplace, even Amazon. But now they have added Shopify integration as well, meaning that I can add products into my Shopify store using AutoDS from all these different suppliers. So different suppliers like AliExpress, Home Depot, Walmart, Wayfair, Amazon, Banggood, Costco. I mean, there's a really, really long list here. Any of those websites I can dropship onto Shopify by using AutoDS, which directly integrates with Shopify. And then if someone buys that product from me on Shopify, AutoDS for some of these websites can actually automatically order the product for me, which really makes this a lot more hands-off than it was in the past and really allows you to scale it up a lot more than we were able to in the past. But the question is it better than dropshipping on a marketplace like eBay or Facebook? Now, I have always said that if you get Shopify right, you can do exceptionally well with it, even better than you can on a marketplace. And I've shown you some of those results here today. Now, combine that with the fact that the fees are going to be lower on Shopify, and you have a lot more control than if you were selling on a marketplace like eBay or Amazon, and Shopify looks very appealing. Now, in the past, it's always been more difficult than selling on someplace like eBay, and I still think that's the case. You can get up and running with an eBay store very, very quickly, a lot faster than it would take to start a Shopify store, especially because you have to do the research, find the items, and build up your entire store. It just takes a little bit of time. However, that skill gap and that time gap and that initial investment gap is getting smaller and smaller and smaller. And I believe that it's becoming easier and easier for us to start Shopify stores, find products to sell, test different products, and to do the marketing as well. So I'm very excited to see what is happening with Shopify dropshipping. I think that no matter where you are, if you are a beginner, the important thing is to start and try something. If that means that you want to sell on eBay, if that's calling to you, go there. But if you want to build your own brand, your own website, and you also have the potential to sell it one day in the future, then Shopify might be a great avenue for you as well. Ultimately, I believe that you should be in all of these different places because there's different money to be made on eBay, Amazon, Facebook, Marketplace, TikTok, and Shopify as well. So if you can spread yourself out and be in all those different websites, that is really the ultimate key to success. Now, I'm going to be talking a lot more about Shopify on this channel over the next few months. So if that interests you, make sure to subscribe to the channel and let me know in the comments section down below if you've ever tried dropshipping on Shopify yourself. Then give this video a thumbs up. And finally, I have a video right here that you might be interested in where I talk about how to find products to sell on Shopify. So click on that video and I'll see you over there in just 1 second.